I will cut the video and start in 3.
You can't cut the stream.
2.
Your viewers would be bleeding.
Viewers.
All right, so I'm in charge, right?
Yeah, go for it.
I don't want to.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about first?
I forgot.
Who are we?
Who are you?
I don't even have.
Who are we?
I don't have
That's a good question.
How did you get into my house? I didn't have time to take a shower.
Wait, but really, who are we?
I thought you said you were alive.
Are we just Justin the Salmon times 4?
I think you can just click on that.
No, that's a collection video.
Wait.
It might take a second to update.
You're the only one that has purple hair.
Uh-huh.
And your icon has purple hair.
There we go.
Okay.
So we're fake.
What?
I don't know.
Or are we the real ones and he's the anime character?
Josh has way more viewers than us.
Oh, we should just watch Josh.
We should just stream from Josh.
Give your viewers to us!
Look, it's us.
Raid!
Actually, your hair looks black. See? Black.
Yeah, well, lights. I don't think the light's on him at all.
Thank you!
Now they can't hear us and we can't hear them. Like, what amazing
Thank
technology.
goodness.
I didn't have... I don't have a name for the podcast yet.
Oh, you
I
did
just
like
know...
0.
Well, it was very time sensitive to talk about E3, and I thought it would be fun. And I also thought this would be this would help figure out which direction to take it in. And so
Titles come later.
I'll blow people's YouTubes.
name the podcast.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
That might not be taken.
I'll Google that.
It's a very catchy name.
Is it registered though? We might be able to take it.
I gotta ask though.
First person joined.
Who is Joe Rogan in this instance? Hi, King702. Are we gonna interact with chatters?
We can. Did somebody already say something?
Yeah, they said hi.
King702 said hi.
Why is it not over there?
I don't know.
It is.
What? Right there.
You just
can't
got
see,
blind
dude.
as
The red.
crap.
Oh, the camera's in the way for me. I'll pull.
What?
You should have it up on your phone.
I'm opening it. Hello.
You are not prepared for this. I just
That's
texted
very clear.
Chat only, please. Apply. Turn sideways. Look at that. I got chat right there.
How do you
Boom.
turn the chat? That's what it should be, right?
You're the guy. You're supposed to be the Twitch expert. You're like, how's Twitch
I don't
work?
usually do it on my phone.
I got him to where he is.
I believe that. You're definitely the strong mother figure here.
I am. What are you doing here?
What?
How do you
So
figure?
much porn.
Live dashboard.
Your brain is literally like dead. Oops.
Why does your phone have so much porn on it?
You might want to pull that a little closer, do you?
I don't want people to hear me.
Watch out for cord buzzing.
Oh yeah.
Is there a way to monitor that?
Yeah, that bar there.
Alright.
If it maxes out and doesn't stop.
Dude, this guy is just in here. He said hi, and he's like, "Okay, apparently there's no podcast here." Wow.
I get people all the time who
Is
will
this an
just say
iPhone?
hi.
Apparently iPhones are trash. Who'd have known?
Yeah. Well, I was already on the chat. I was on the mobile dashboard. Where are you going?
Look at this.
That's chat.
Just look.
I
See,
hope
see
it's
mine?
just this for
See how mine
another
works?
hour.
Boom, chat. That's it.
So you went to the actual video page.
Yeah,
I
to
was
give us
on,
a view.
I was on the
Give you a view and allows you to do everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess
see.
you're already giving a view over there, probably.
Maybe. I'm not sure how that all works yet.
Let me go dashboard.
Sup, boys?
Let's.
Yeah.
Can you start talking?
Yeah. So E3's coming up, in case you guys didn't know that. And I thought we'd talk about E3.
You have a very weak voice.
Coincidentally. What do you
TJ
want me to talk? Would you like me to talk like that guy at the thing? The older brother, and he kind of did this.
Don't do that.
Just imagine the blazer.
If you need to project, just be a man.
Okay. I actually didn't, since we were running late, I didn't have time to like organize which order I wanted to do the questions in.
You
What's
just
up?
can't turn
Oh,
it sideways.
TJ! It's TJ.
TJ Ponage 90.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
Let's see, what is...
Excuse me?
Excuse me, this is a live recording studio.
This was a closed set. Did you not see the curtain?
Yes.
This is my house.
You can't just walk through...
This is copyrighted material.
Don't jerk off to that.
Yeah, this is a Twitch stream. There's supposed to be no girls, just guys. Like,
We're
Now we're uncredible because there was women in the room.
yeah.
Wow, look at those Twitch thoughts in the back.
All right.
I want to be the Twitch thought.
So E3. When's E3? The third. Is it 2 weeks?
So the
10 days?
conferences start this weekend.
Oh, I thought they were the 13th.
The actual floor of E3 starts on like the 12th.
Okay, so we're gonna have like the
Like
Microsoft that this weekend.
Microsoft is on Sunday, and so is
You don't even have the schedule up?
No, dude, I'm running late.
Don't worry about it.
I think Nintendo is on. I actually had that written
Thank
down
you, TJ
somewhere.
Ponage. Keep him in line.
Hold on. No. I'm really good at this. It's on my calendar.
I hate you so much.
We'll be like Jim from The Office. I'm going to look into
Where
the
is
camera
it?
this whole time.
Okay, E3 starts on the 11th. Nintendo's on Saturday. Microsoft and Bethesda Sunday. EA has their own thing going on somewhere. And Square took Monday night at some point.
Interesting.
Yeah, but...
Why is Square always so late? Okay, what's the questions here?
Uh...
Are we going to tell who we are?
Okay. Oh, I'm Justin.
I don't know who this guy is.
I'm James because
That's-
people don't know me.
That's James. People don't know him.
I'm Bill. Or Will. I don't really know.
I'm Tyler Fur.
You shouldn't use that name.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Whoa! This is a Christian Minecraft server.
Muslims are not on Christian Minecraft servers.
The guy is so white, and he's actually Jewish.
What's everybody's favorite thing they're looking forward to?
Like, what we're looking forward to or what we, like, want to see.
What you know is going to be there and what you're most excited to see.
So, do we want to go in a specific order, like, at every time, or just whoever's got the thought?
Just talk.
I want to see Starfield information.
I don't think they're going to do that.
They have to. It's coming out this year.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it?
at Starfield 2019.
And
What?
And if they're gonna
And Elder Scrolls 6 is supposed to be 2020.
right, and they're gonna do. They announced too that they're.
I might be
going
wrong,
to,
but I want to see Starfield information.
They're going to do Starfield first before doing any Elder Scrolls stuff. So
Yeah.
Therefore, if they're doing Elder Scrolls things, they have to release more
And
information.
they
Yeah,
did
both,
two
probably both.
basically just name drops last year.
It says
right?
here they will
all
not
it
be at
was.
E3 2019.
Really?
Yeah, Starfield will not be seen at
Because
all.
Is
they're
Bethesda
screwed
gonna
if
be
they don't
there?
give us something.
Yeah, Bethesda has a conference.
Okay, well, Bethesda has just released a new Elder Scrolls Online expansion, I think. So
They don't.
I don't think they have
do it.
anything up their sleeves besides.
They're going to show Fallout 76.
Ugh.
They're going to try to show their next set of expansions for that and try to get people
Also,
back.
Bethesda doesn't run Elder Scrolls Online. It's from ZeniMax Studios.
And
I really thought Starfield would, because it's supposed to be coming out this year. I thought.
I don't think so. I think that's like a next gen title entirely.
Well, that's still what I want to see. Then all I really want to see
That would
then
be a big surprise. But
that I know it should be there. There's got to be Halo information there.
yeah, they're definitely going to show Halo.
And do we have an
Infinite.
actual title?
Something. Halo Infinite.
They said that was a working title. They said that was the final title.
As far as I know, that's the final title of the game.
Halo Infinite's the only thing that should definitely be there that I want to see, like big time.
Yeah, and that'll be cross-platform, so
Yeah.
we can all enjoy that.
Yeah, that's what I'm very excited.
I'll
about.
probably
Even on
play
my
most of it.
Switch?
No. Well, so there's the thing. Microsoft and
Don't give that an
it's
answer.
not-
Don't
it's
waste
not
your
gonna-
time.
Halo's not
You
gonna be on
have
Switch.
Xbox Live on Switch.
Yeah.
Okay?
So Microsoft and Nintendo have a partnership now of some sort. I have a prediction about that later, or something I want to see.
Master Chief in Smash Bros. Is unloaded Needler on Mario.
Could you just ruined the thing I want? That's what I want. That's all I want. Okay. I think they're gonna show something Fable at the Xbox
Oh,
conference.
Oh,
definitely.
yeah. I have seen some Fable news going around.
Well, isn't the studio behind Fable supposed to be there for the first time in a long time?
I don't know who has it anymore.
Yeah,
they kept
because-
closing studios,
Yeah,
and they were
Lionhead
like,
got
nobody can
closed
do
down.
Fable because it's garbage.
I think somebody big got it.
Bought it.
Did Microsoft acquire it?
Well, they always had it,
Yeah.
and so they just give it to whoever they deem worthy to ruin it next. Apparently, some people like 3, but I thought it was garbage.
It
I
was
thought 2
pretty
was
good.
garbage as well.
2 was
and I
alright.
didn't
People
beat
just
on
like 3
1.
because you could dress up as like a dinosaur and be the king. Which,
That was a lot
yeah,
of cosmetics.
that's a good reason.
What
There's a
does
lot of
Fable
cosmetics
do
for
better
free.
than other games?
Simplistic RPG.
The first
newer
one, you can
ones
be
are-
like a senior citizen and still kick ass.
I mean,
The
what
first one was amazing.
what game does the
Ability.
simplistic RPG elements that Fable does as good? You just hold your button to cast a magic spell, but you can still upgrade this magic spell to do 2 or 3 different things.
It was for more simple people.
It's very
I
easy
guess.
to grasp. The combat's easy, but the story is pretty good, and people can flirt with you, and you can kill them for that.
I didn't like how number 2, how each of them was like, you're way in the future. but it's still basically the same.
I think
There was like
none-
your hero is in the
Separate
your hero is like a legend of the past. I
think-
hate when games do that.
nothing compared to the first one for sure. But anyone else looking forward to anything?
Yeah. What? Anybody else have something they're really looking forward to at E3?
I'm excited to have Square Enix lead a conference because they've screwed me over multiple years in a row now. But
Oh, well, no, Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII, I think, is going to be the redemption. But Final Fantasy 15 was garbage.
Oh, I actually have a question here. Are people going to still say Sony won E3 even though they're not there because Final Fantasy VII is going to be at the Square conference? They're going to go, Sony won it. Sony won E3 again with a trailer that they showed 3 years ago.
Has it been 100% confirmed that it is exclusive to Sony only?
No, it's going to
No,
come.
it's-
It comes to Xbox eventually. I think there's a
Time
time
exclusive?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who's to say Microsoft won't try to piggyback off that this year?
Oh man, imagine the upset if that showed up at Xbox's.
Coming October 10th, 2019 for PlayStation. And then again in Xbox in 2022. Just wait.
It'll launch and the game will be half finished. But people will still go, Sony won E3.
Sony won E3.
Sony won it. What's one thing we aren't going to see that you wish you were going to see?
Rocksteady.
Apparently,
Starfield.
Starfield, yeah. Are they gonna do more like Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk is definitely going to be there.
has to.
CD
Right.
Projekt Red is going to be
100%.
there, and yeah, they're going to.
That game's not too much further out at this
Oh,
point.
no.
Like next year, sometime probably.
And
It's coming out in 2077. I'm pretty sure.
We're going to be waiting a long time for that game. Yeah, they're
I think
fully
TJ
mapping
Hornage
the
is a
Earth.
bot.
No, TJ's our coworker.
No, it's a bot. Look at what he's saying. There's no information there.
You're a bot.
laughing out loud.
Sorry, TJ.
I mean, I'm a bot.
Yeah.
My thing is a new Elite controller. We're not gonna see it.
You want a
but
new
I
Elite
want-
controller?
But I want to
to
see the 2.0 version. But we're not gonna see it because the new Xbox is coming out next year. What? Oh, he's still. The new Xbox is coming out next year.
Tell Morgan to
So
get
they're
on
not
that.
gonna make a new. They just did the white one, the special edition white one, Elite controller, which wasn't an upgrade, but it was a cool new version. But like they're about to want people to shuffle over to a new platform, so they're not going to release new hardware, even though there was just that Fortnite Xbox One for some reason. It's a purple Xbox One.
Because Fortnite's getting desperate at this point. They're throwing every Hail Mary they can.
I don't know. Buy our purple Xbox.
John Wick and Thanos at the same time. Stop playing Apex. We need love too.
So yeah, I wish I would see that, but yeah, they're probably going to announce Scarlet, and then when that comes out, they'll have an Elite controller for that, and that'll be like the 2.0 version of Elite. That's what I think.
The thing I want the most, I just want to say it again, is for Rocksteady to be there. But apparently they confirmed today that they're staying in London and will not be there. And I think a lot of people are asking, what is Rocksteady going to do next? Because they haven't done anything since Arkham Knight in 2015. People want another Arkham game or a Justice League game or a Superman game. Everything's been rumored since 2015.
You don't think they'll be there?
In that
No,
instance,
they confirmed today they're staying in London.
they've got to be pretty close to a release then. If they're
usually.
actually working on something.
Yeah, they said today that they're staying in London to work on their next project. So
People will bow to it.
Batman Court of Owls is all I can
Batman
say.
Core Balance.
That's what people are thinking, dude.
Okay, so Xbox is coming out and saying we have something big. Stadia made their announcement, and Xbox was like, "We're not even sweating it." Like they made some kind of response, and they were like, "We're not worried about Stadia. We have big guns coming at E3."
Maybe they're just gonna start shooting people with
They're-
guns. Like first Sony screwed them over years ago. Now they're like, damn, no more.
This will be an
literally.
E3 you never forget.
If for some reason this does happen, thoughts and prayers.
Lots of prayers.
Cover all grounds.
I know exactly what it's going to be.
Oh yeah, you have your insider information. Right?
No.
Is this it? Oh,
Microsoft is going to release their new console.
They're gonna release it.
It's gonna be the new Xbox.
They're gonna release it
Right on the spot.
Right there. You can buy it
You-
now on stage. Get up here.
You order the new Xbox, and they just send you a pre-built PC.
What if instead?
Just has an Xbox sticker on this thing.
What if Microsoft just gets up there and be like, now introducing Windows 11?
Oh no. That would be the most underwhelming thing imaginable. What if they get up there and they're like, now all of your games will be played through a new platform, and everyone's getting hyped, and they go, Microsoft Edge now runs all of your games.
Yes. I love Microsoft Edge. It's 36% faster than Google Chrome.
Is it though?
That's what it tells
And
me.
the number one search on Google Chrome is, what the fuck was Microsoft Edge again?
It's also 200% uglier than Chrome. It's disgusting. Anyway, so anybody else guesses to what Xbox is going to come out with as their big guns?
Either they think the one is just better anyway, or they're gonna announce something big, console-wise.
I think they're going to show at least the specs for their machine, maybe what it looks like, maybe the official name. What they should do is
Release a free month of Game Pass.
They do that already. But come out, announce the console, show a demo on it, and then announce it for spring 2020.
Or
They need to beat PlayStation to the next generation. I think that's such a huge, because you'll get a lot of people who just want new stuff. I want to play next gen games now, and I'm not gonna wait 6 months for PlayStation 5. You know, if there's already the next gen gaming console, people will jump to Xbox first instead of waiting, unless you're a hardcore fanboy. And then if they come out first, then they also have time for people to build buzz around their new console, and like if they do it well,
like that shitty jump rope commercial they did for the 360.
I don't know what you're referring to. We
Terrible,
don't talk about that.
Terrible commercial.
But as long as they don't do another Kinect disaster where they're like, half of our console is the Kinect. It's amazing. You can't buy it without it.
Do you like RAM? Well, you're not gonna get it with the Kinect.
Well, so Stadia is everything is in the cloud, right?
Google streaming, streaming service, yeah.
If they're gonna partner with like Epic to bring exclusivity to Xbox from Epic, since Epic's buying all the companies right now, or buying all the exclusivity.
What?
Epic Games is buying
Yeah,
the exclusivity of all the new games that are coming out for PC.
Yeah.
What if they're going to partner with that to bring the exclusivity and have some sort of cloud system for Xbox?
That could work.
Well, I mean, the future of gaming has to be cloud-based.
Yeah, maybe.
More and more people are doing digital downloads.
Yeah.
1 terabyte is just not going to keep cutting it.
God, so next Xbox has to be minimum terabyte, but I hope models are easy to get that are like 2, 3, 4, 5. They're like solid states or whatever.
It's a nice thing about it being a Microsoft thing, though. You can easily grab a 5 terabyte solid state external and plug it in.
Yeah. It's nice, but it's also an extra chunk of change.
Yeah.
But totally worth it if you don't want to uninstall games because you keep lying to yourself saying you're going to play them.
I will play Sea of Thieves again someday.
I also have Sea of Thieves installed.
You just can't get rid of it.
I have Earthworm Jim installed from like 2 years ago when I played like 2 levels.
I definitely believe you'll go back to it soon.
Eventually. I think I have Oddworld still installed too. And I do really
probably
want to finish
uninstall that one.
No, Oddworld's good. What is something that would make you audibly cheer if you saw it at E3 from anybody? You'd be like, yes!
We're refunding your Fallout 76 special edition purchase.
Yes!
Just tears of joy.
Bethesda starts their conference. We're refunding 76 to everybody.
As credit for another edition of Skyrim.
You can now play Skyrim in Fallout 76.
I got that helmet stares at me every night while I sleep.
At least the helmet's cool.
Yeah,
watches
cheap
me.
plastic.
Oh.
It's supposed to be actual good material, then they changed the materials because they sold too many.
What? Bethesda didn't do good at launch? What?
Oh no.
That's never happened before.
It can change my voice though.
For me, it would be if Microsoft announced that physical discs come with a download code as well. So you get a box with a disc and you can have it digitally. But then they changed the DRM so that you can't share homes, but then you can still loan a disc or have the digital.
You mean unlike the Fallout 76 PC edition, which came with a cardboard disc?
What?
Comes with a cardboard disc and a code. I mean, you just want the case, though, right?
I just want the case. I would honestly be okay if every game did that.
So that's, If you wanted the case...
Because I want the digital edition so that James also gets games, and if they're multiplayer games, it's easy to have someone to play with or share with anybody. But I also want a box for my collection.
Or, like the 30 games that you have of mine that you don't care about, you could just print covers and put them in there.
But it's not the same. It didn't come from the company with love.
Yeah, but the problem is if you have a physical disc and a download code, what's stopping you from just using the download code and then taking that game disc back to GameStop or any third-party buyer and trading it in, because a lot of gaming industries hate used buying. It's hurting them drastically.
It'd be cool if they had a pre-order option to get a disc, or just one that doesn't have the disc or something.
Yeah, but
just a code, but it comes
if you
with all
create
the
a case,
physical.
a disc, all the whole
I
jewel
guess
box,
that's true.
it costs so
That
much
would never
money.
happen,
It's just
if you just
that's
return
why
the
people
disc.
are aiming towards the digital, because it's so much cheaper to the manufacturer.
What if the disc was a download code and once you used it, it was no longer usable?
They just have clutter.
No, it's for my collection.
Well, that's just hoarding.
The only other way is to somehow revert to product keys and then no selling games.
Fine, my thing was stupid, okay?
Yep.
I'm over it.
Hope you cry yourself to sleep.
My coworker put it the right way, is that there's been so many disappointments in games that I'm not really excited for anything at this point. I'm just along for the ride to hopefully be pleasantly surprised.
For like Dead Island 2.
Nope.
Dead Island 2 is still alive. They're working on it. We might see it at E3 this year. It won't be impressive.
Look the same.
I would cheer for a new Destroy All Humans.
Do you think
that's going to be announced?
It seems like games like that where they make a sequel from a game that's like 10, 15, 20 years old, they'll make a sequel and it will still be just as shitty as the old one. Because I don't know if they just take the old engine and build the sequel on top of that to save resources? Or do they just go, people liked how bad it was? Like, no, it was nostalgia. You should make a good version of it now. Great example, Doom. Doom, they rebooted. They made it like the old ones.
But everyone loves the new Doom.
Yeah, that's my point. Is like, that's what a remake should be. And also Resident Evil 2.
Yep, shout out to Capcom for not fucking it up this year.
Yep.
First time in 10 years
that
they've
was
done that.
Amazing. But some people do remakes where they just throw a skin over the old game and you're like, this is still awful. It feels terrible to play.
But really, they are announcing a new Destroy All Humans.
Are they really?
Yes.
Is that your insider information?
Yeah, that's my insider information.
Oh my god!
It's so cool having Bill Gates as your dad, man.
A coworker told me that. I was like, what? Why do I care about that? He's like, dude, Destroy All Humans is my game. I was like, nobody's game is Destroy All Humans.
Wasn't that just GTA Alien Edition?
Basically.
Yeah.
You just ran around just destroying shit. You had some missions. but
I don't recall there being any actual meat to the game. It was just run around.
It was a big sandbox.
Throw
like
humans
you're an
around with your
alien.
telekinetic powers.
Yeah.
And throw cars around. But
Sandbox is
they
going to be fun.
are apparently actually going to be announcing the new Destroy All Humans.
Will it be a good sequel or will it be just a reskinned of the original?
I think it'll just be the name and be a completely different game.
Like they did with Prey.
Yeah.
I mean, that went really well.
I mean, that's...
I don't know why they had to keep the name if it's not the same game at all.
I mean, you already destroyed all humans. How are you going to destroy all humans too, you know?
Undestroy all humans.
All it takes is two
Frank,
humans
all
to
humans.
survive.
But you destroyed them all.
Yeah, the game isn't destroy all humans but two.
I don't know. I haven't played the game. I couldn't follow the plot.
Yeah, me either.
The ending of the game is in the title of the game. Name another game that does
Spoiler.
Uncharted?
that. What?
Did he ever get sharded in the end? I don't think so. Nathan Drake just lived his life.
What? What does Nathan Drake have to do with this?
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
That's
Oh.
the name that, it's the story. You Uncharted.
I don't fucking know where we are.
Minecraft.
What is your biggest fear? What is your biggest fear for E3?
That they'll announce Final Fantasy VII as episodic.
Didn't they say they were doing that originally? But
Yeah.
it was supposed to be like 5 episodes originally. Now there's a rumor it'll be down to 2.
Does that make any sense with the game? I've never played
No.
it.
Well,
How would you?
I mean,
the game,
yes and no.
It was broken into 3 discs originally because of size, and the story does kind of pace itself. Where at the end of disc 1 is a major event,
Jacked.
end of disc 2 is a major event, and disc 3 is just your fun time.
Yeah, I want them not. My fear is that that's true.
I just
want a game.
Unless you're Telltale, that's never a good idea.
They
You
went
take
under,
a full
though.
game and go, we're gonna sell it to you in pieces.
The only
Yeah, but
way,
Telltale went under, so maybe it wasn't a good idea for them.
I think that was other reasons.
The only way it's okay is if they're like, this can be 3 parts. They're all $20.
Yeah, but then you have to like wait
a
months
free
between.
That's
true.
It's like
Everybody wants to play right
Aerith
away.
dies, you cry for like 4 months, and then you get to play the next part. Oh, spoilers, by the way.
No one has ever
Supposed to
been
be
like,
first.
you know what, this game is going great, but you know what I wish? I
can
wish I
wait.
was forced to take a 1 month break at the 3rd way mark in the game. I wish that was what was happening right now.
I'm pissed that it takes like weeks to get DLC characters.
Yeah.
I mean, it's safer bet than having a game and just like, oh, it's not really complete. We gotta wait like a couple years before when you completely lose interest of the game. It's like, oh no, it's good again. It's just, but no one's playing it. But just make a game. Just make a good game. Don't break it up. There's no point of that having an episode, especially if it's an adventure you already experienced before.
I know, right?
It's not like what's going to happen next, right?
A game that already exists. They're like, we're gonna give it to you remastered in pieces.
Well, what if at the end of the first episode, when Sephiroth comes down to kill Aerith, she just turns around like Goku's the sword? And you're like, oh crap, now I need to see episode 2. Like, what
They
the fuck?
completely did change this on me. Yeah, but that's honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I mean, I haven't ever played it. I'll probably play the remake when it comes to Xbox, but that sounds terrible. Just for any game.
Yeah.
To do. That's just dumb.
Yeah.
My fear is that Microsoft says they're coming big and they disappoint, and everybody, it shifts even more to Sony, and then like Xbox just becomes like if the public eye goes any more towards Sony, I feel like Xbox players suffer because you get worse games because people don't want to develop for your platform, your unpopular platform.
Well, you just won't get exclusives.
And then
anything
Sony
else-
gets more exclusives and they get the extra attention from developers. Like the whole Destiny thing was like they get like extra raids and instances and like all this and that, and it's just silly. But also just being an Xbox person, I want my team to win, and so like they had the 360 generation, and then PS4 took it back, PS3 and 4 ish, and
I feel like PS2, 3, and 4 always beat the Xbox counterpart.
I think 360 had the gauntlet for a while.
yeah, 360 was like the place to be.
360 against PS3 though, I don't know, man.
I think that's
Halo
where it
was pretty
started
big,
turning.
but I feel like Uncharted, Last of Us, like those are the things people remember from that console.
I think that 360 had it and then PS3 pulled it back.
PS3
Yeah.
ended really strong. This is
Yeah,
true.
and that's.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows if 360 actually ever had it? That's just how it felt.
I think the Xbox really slipped with Kinect stuff,
Yeah.
which was a cool idea, but they never did it. They
Right.
never developed it enough or did it right. Like there was potential, but then they kind of backed off and went,
Maybe. What if Xbox, going back to the, what would maybe not cheer for it, but what if they finally announce an Xbox VR?
That's what I want. I want that. I hope they do, because PSVR is doing well, and
Very well, actually.
yeah, and now that we're like years into the VR development cycle,
Sorry, Hobo Penguins.
it would. You fucking what? What?
But
You fucking what?
maybe that's their big thing.
Fuck you, Morgan. Pour some RO
If
water.
they came out, I wouldn't be disappointed. Like even if they didn't show, well, they would. I think they would have to show the new console as well, because then that would be what the VR would be
Oh, yeah,
compatible.
well-
If they came out and they were like Xbox Scarlet, it has native VR and it works awesome, and it has full room motion.
That'd be a power play
Yeah.
if it had native VR.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. And I think that would be so cool, because right now it's a big hassle. I've got some of the older Vive stuff, and like I've been wanting to like put the cords all the way to the living room over there, because that's where the mats are now, and that's where there's actual space. And like it's such a hassle to have the towers on the other complete end of the house and the computers over here, and I have to figure all that out. And like if my Xbox could just move somewhere and then my VR went with it and I could play like most, imagine if they had like all Xbox first party games VR compatible in some form, like even if it was just playing it inside the headset. Like I think that would be super dope and like a big move for VR and Microsoft in general.
Mm-hmm.
That would definitely be Sony and Nintendo, because Nintendo has like that Labo thing down, the cardboard VR set. And
the dumbest who in the boardroom was like, yes, cardboard on your face,
right?
Nintendo just trying to be quirky.
Right. And I mean, Sony was like the first that had VR integrated into their systems. Like, hey, check this out, we got it. So like, I guess they have like more experience doing that. But that would definitely be a game changer. It's like you just get the console and it's all there. Whether you want it or not, you still have accessibility to that.
As long as they're not like, same thing with Kinect. They're like, as long as we had all this power, but the VR is taking up half of it, so your games look like crap.
Right.
But I think they could do it. I think it's possible they'd pull it off. It's just a matter of whether or not they put that in their plan.
That just seems like the easiest, most viable option for them right now.
I really feel like VR is
just the new console's not gonna.
Right, it's gotta. And so the weird thing is like the new console is gonna be compatible with everything Xbox One, and everything from the new will also be compatible with Xbox One. Mm-hmm. So it's like they're taking a step, but not far enough to where it's like, like everything's gonna be downscaled back to Xbox One as well. So the new system has to have something special about it for you to buy it. Besides, it just runs faster. So maybe, a packed-in VR machine would be one of the reasons why you'd upgrade.
Well, I would like to see two versions of the Xbox, kind of like how we have the S and X now. But one of them just needs to be a complete powerhouse. Because there are people out there that, right now, was it $300 to $400 depending on which Xbox model you get? Well, I think the next gaming console is probably going to have to be at least a $500 baseline for the technology in it. But there needs to be like an $800 to $1,000 range one as well. That's just a complete beast. Because people spend that on their PCs.
Right.
You need to get that type of technology over to console.
Yeah. And like they're doing all the cross-play and stuff anyway. The play anywhere, and everything's going to be compatible with PC. So
they need to go modular. Shut up, hobo.
They need to go
that wouldn't
modular?
be.
I mean, it's a good idea, but I just hate him.
So if Xbox went modular. I mean, it's Microsoft, right? Obviously, they have the ability to do it.
Wouldn't that just be a PC?
But
aren't consoles right now pretty close to PCs?
They could release parts instead of doing a full upgrade package where you have to spend $1,000 on this full thing.
You buy the base and then you just
buy the base one, and then they can upgrade it
like
over time,
like that modular phone.
Yeah,
like you slot in all the different.
They
pieces.
could give you things over time to upgrade. I mean, it might not be the best option to do for a console. Because people just want that. I just buy it and go.
Yeah.
But
plug and play.
For those people that want to upgrade, they're going to know how to do that stuff. And you can upgrade that graphics or upgrade your hard drive, stuff like that.
I would imagine if they did something like modular, they would have a box that is just a box and then the modular version. So that they...
Yeah,
so you put the X in the box.
Imagine it's just a giant X and you put pieces all over it.
I mean, it's an interesting thought, and I think it could work for them.
Yeah. But, oh man, now I'm confused. I don't know what they're gonna. They could launch anything, and all of this could work.
My bet is that it's a VR thing. They're kind of out of the running there. They need to get in there.
That would be pretty nice. Yeah, I thought that was weird that they just totally backed off of that.
I just want to hear Xbox is like, you can now plug your Vive into Xbox, and I'm like, yes, I'll actually use my Xbox because I have a Vive.
That'd be perfect.
But it would be more than likely a different company.
That would be really good. That'd be really great for me because. Then I could stream VR games without taxing. The computer just can't really handle it at good frame rates to do both. So that would be really cool. One of my other fears, going back to that, was Halo doesn't evolve enough and doesn't make it to the esports scene. Because I think that's what's going to make or break the long term of Halo, is whether or not it's watchable.
And like I read a little bit about that, like the new Halo Infinite. It's going to be like the last chapter of the trilogy, but also they're trying to like do this RPG element in like more. It sounded like more of like a kind of a loot shoot system, but that would kind of really like just destroy its battle royale elements to it. Like if they were trying to make that push like complete, So like, and that's just like, I mean, Halo is just so much about multiplayer, and I feel like they have to use that and keep that, or that's just gonna like destroy the fan base.
Well, the good thing that they have is their campaign is free. Like, they don't really have to do much to make that people like that. So they really need to put the focus into that multiplayer, into that esports scene, which Halo 5, you could see they tried, kind of.
It was
then halfway through the dev cycle, they're like, probably good enough.
But it was like, it kind of came off to me like one of those arena games, like Sunday Night Combat or something. A game they designed trying to be an esport. And it was like, just make your game fun enough and watchable, and it'll be an esport. Like, with a high competitive ceiling.
You make it, they will come.
They made a good shot at it with that game mode. Breakout?
Breakout is fun.
It's perfect. Ideal. It's realistically should be perfect for competitive.
Yeah.
Should be.
But I don't think they ever did that in like tournaments. They
Yeah.
still only did like the pro Slayer settings or whatever. They never did Breakout.
Previously, I would have said they should just pull out a demolition Counter-Strike mode for Halo, like in Halo's own style. But Call of Duty tried that with Black Ops 4, and it didn't do anything. So maybe nobody else can do that at this point.
I think the trick is being a teamwork based. Like, you think about, if you look at all of the top games right now that are competitive esport games, you have League of Legends, which is
Five-player team.
Five-player team where you have to work intensely together, and you have different characters with abilities that all make them each match unique. You have Overwatch, which is the same thing, first-person shooter style, 6-man teams. You got Dota. I mean, all of those.
So maybe the thought would be bring back that Halo 3 style, big map, specific lanes that you have to watch and cover and actually communicate.
Like, Halo's always been a game with many playlists and game modes and just like crazy possibilities, and I don't think it would hurt the game to have like their main mode was ability based with maybe special characters, and because I think I honestly think the age of basic shooter is dead. Even Call of Duty now has characters; they each have their own equipment. And and then people connect to the characters because they play these characters and there's personality built in, their voice lines and their backstories and stuff, which helps people play the game more because they're like, I want to be that person right now and not just my faceless Spartan soldier.
Yeah, and it would be cool. They have the characters. You could play Emil and have this big knife and be this melee guy.
Yeah.
You could play George and just have a machine gun or something. They have the characters all in place, so it'd be very easy for them to plop that system in.
Yeah. I really think that they need to be an ability-based teamwork shooter. They need to evolve in that direction. They don't need to directly be that, but I think it would do them a service to be some sort of high-level teamwork-based thing. So take pages from Overwatch and other of the successful esports. Because Halo's always had an esports scene, but it's really pathetic, honestly. Like a few thousand.
Well, since
viewers.
Halo 3.
Yeah. I think the basic shooter just isn't interesting to watch for people.
And it shows that the number one Halo player from Halo 3 is a Fortnite streamer.
Yeah.
So it's like Ninja has no intention of playing Halo at this point.
Yeah. Like, he's interested in playing. I've heard him say stuff about Master Chief Collection. He'll play some of that in Reach when that comes out, but he's definitely not going to be like, I'm a Halo streamer now. It's like he'll lose so much money if he does that, or he won't game. No, I don't. At this point, he doesn't really need to. But I mean, why not keep doing the thing that's like pulling in millions? But it's just kind of that thing where it's like Halo doesn't have the longevity right now. It's like there's groundwork there, but it needs improvement, and I really hope they hit that. Like, it would be so sad to see Halo Infinite come in and then it's just like, I don't want to watch this. There's no competitive. Like, Halo 5 really struggled with competitive ladder. Halo 4 and 5 was like, I don't want to climb this ladder. I don't want your stupid weird Onyx, like your bronze to Onyx system, and none of it feels like anything matters. And just matchmaking it really is just so basic. It's like shoot, like grab power weapons. It's like, it just really isn't that gripping anymore.
Yeah, and Splitgate is kind of showing that Unreal style of play isn't catching on anymore.
No.
It's not getting that big. I mean, it's fun, and I like it, but it's not the heavy weapons being on the map. It's not working out.
Yeah.
Like, people want to build their loadouts. People want to go into the game with their specific loadouts, their, Call of Duty perks, their specific characters. That's what people want to do. They want to have customization.
Yeah.
And, of course, we're already getting the customization. It looks like Reach had. They've already said that's going to happen, which is a big plus. But give us the customization. Make their not... 100% skill is cool, but the skill cap then is so low.
Yeah.
Not that many people are going to have that trouble getting to that spot where, it's just a luck thing or a lag-based thing. Give the items so you have to work around. This person might have this grenade. This person might have this grenade. They might have the bubble shield.
There needs to be abilities to change it up, to make it interesting. Like, it can't just be BRs.
Yeah.
It just can't survive that way anymore.
That's my biggest fear, is that people haven't realized that we don't want BRs.
When you spawn with an assault rifle, but you have a BR on your back too, you just go...
Right? Switching to that, and this is my power weapon.
Tyler loves this conversation. He's a big Halo fan.
Actually, I want to say my fear, if we're done, we're about to move on.
What?
My biggest fear of E3?
Yeah?
I'm afraid that Bethesda will get up there. And
and that's it. That's your biggest fear.
No.
Is that Bethesda will get up there.
I think I've pre-ordered
and they'll have that
everything.
band play again. Better get ready to die.
No, this is a legitimate fear of mine.
Okay.
So we'll have Bethesda get up there. There's so many things we would want. Even a Fallout 76 update, which is probably going to happen. But what they're going to do is their only announcement is they're going to re-release Skyrim again for a new console. And we'll sit at our house like, we have it on PC. We have it on every Xbox, every PlayStation, even the Switch. You read my mind. Like Skyrim mobile.
But
that's
it. But they released that mobile game.
Right, I know you guys still want Skyrim. We don't need to provide anything new.
It doesn't get the
if
controlling.
If they make another funny video like they did last year with the Alexa.
That was good.
That was really good. I'd take another one of those.
If they are gonna, because I don't think they're really gonna do Skyrim mobile, but if they are gonna announce it as a joke, they need to say, "Don't you have phones?" Just like the Diablo team.
Oh dear God!
Don't you all have phones?
Oh,
don't be like Blizzard. That's my advice to anyone at E3 this year.
So I get that people were disappointed, like if they wanted 4, but they got Eternal. But I really don't understand the backlash for that game. It's like
the Diablo fan base is very.
It only makes.
Aggressive. They want another cow level.
How can you fault a company for going mobile? It's like one of the biggest markets out there, and they were like, "We're gonna make. We're trying to bring one of your favorite franchises to a mobile platform. If you want to enjoy a little bit more of this world, it's there. It's not the best version of it, but like." Maybe you can have it on your phone. And everyone was like, die, kill yourself.
Their idea, there's a big YouTuber. He's a big Diablo 3 streamer. He doesn't play it anymore.
Are you going to name drop yourself?
No. But
it's me.
he was sent a video, and it was perfect. Because he said, Bethesda did this to keep us happy. They put a video of you going over a mountain into some clouds, and it said Elder Scrolls 6. There is zero information about the game.
There might be some clouds.
All they needed to do, Blizzard, to keep everyone happy,
show
some lava and have a 4 drawn in fire.
And
everybody's happy.
Okay.
Nobody cares what else you have to say. You start your conference with that, everyone's like, Diablo Immortal? Yeah, I'll play it as long as Diablo 4 is coming eventually.
Yeah. I think they would have had to end with it.
But they just give the hope. That's all they needed to do. Because they're going to make a Diablo 4 eventually. There's no way they don't.
Right.
Activision Blizzard needs to keep putting out games to be relevant.
Right.
So
they just we think we did 3 perfectly. We'll never
put a cow with a 4 etched into it or something. Just anything that had a 4 in it in that
cow
conference.
No. Take a page from the Star Wars trailer, and it's Deckard Cain going.
Deckard Cain is dead.
Yeah, but that would have been like that. So, Palpatine's supposed to be dead. Right. That would have been the perfect. Although that trailer didn't exist at the time, but that would have been a great
Yeah, but Bethesda did that right, and that's all that they needed to do, and so that's why everybody was really upset about the mobile, is because all these big Diablo fans are like, hey, just give us some information about Diablo 4. We want to play it on computers. We've invested in these computers for this game. Give it to us.
Okay, I still don't
But
think
that's also
people
not
should have.
E3. So.
I still
Mobile
don't-
shouldn't be your biggest announcement. It's just I
Yeah.
think that's the moral of the story.
Yeah. Yeah, their stock dropped like 40%. It was.
I bought Blizzard
they,
stock.
They died. I was also messing with Blizzard stock around that time.
Should we
I've made some money.
It was
stocks and investment, new hashtag on this podcast.
Okay, Jared and I have a saying: buy high,
Sell higher.
sell low.
Oh.
That's the complete opposite. That's a terrible
No,
saying.
no. Hear me out. Buy high,
You spend a lot of money,
sell low,
you get less money.
cry.
Die.
Ooh, I like step
Repeat.
3. I like step 3.
Buy high.
Ooh, don't
Remember, buy high.
Shut up, Alexa. We're not giving you insider stock information.
Alexa, you can't hear it on the mic. Alexa was like, can you give me all the details of buying high and selling low? That's all there is. Buy high, sell low.
How are
Jeff
you
Bezos
not
will not
peeking
tell you our secrets.
I'm yelling over here.
Still. If I yell anywhere in this room, it'll peak the audio.
Because you have that high pitched annoying voice.
Okay, some predictions. Bethesda tries to pull people back to 76 with a big content map like they did with their Wild Appalachia. They'll be like, here's what's coming up, and there's going to be all this content.
What content can really save 76 at this point, though?
Okay, I've played it recently. It's okay. It still has no long-term point, but there's a lot of stuff. If you can just enjoy the Fallout world until you hit a point where you're like, I don't have anything to do.
Is there even a community left at this point? Like,
They're all toxic.
A mod system.
Yeah, that's true.
so essentially, no.
What I said in a post on Reddit, which I was chastised for, because the only people left in that game are super toxic. They're the people who, when everything was going, when it was like 2 straight weeks or like a month of Bethesda constantly having bad articles come out of like canvas bag, terrible, like game not getting refunds and like game doesn't work and like
Game just sucks.
yeah, when everything was going to shit, these are the players who were like, the game is perfect. I love every minute of it. And it was like, you can't even play for 5 minutes. Like literally, this was when I was trying to log in and
At least it's
find
not
a-
Diablo Eternal.
when I was trying to find a saving grace and just trying to enjoy the game, and literally it slapped me in the face every time I tried to play it.
Every 5 minutes if you're lucky to get that far.
Yeah.
Just
These are the
servers,
people
no.
who were like, it's amazing. Just wait a couple weeks and they'll iron out the details. It's like, fuck you.
Hey, I do want to say Fallout 76 was the first game you and I played together online.
Yeah, you went to a factory and you were like, what do we do?
I don't play tutorials.
Honestly, my first day playing Fallout 76, with 2 people, I killed a squad of like 6 people, and it was so good. I was like, people are so bad at this game.
So James and I did some stuff recently. We did there's a Nuka Shine thing. You can get a brewing bench, and like there was like a kind of a cool quest line with that. You drink some Nuka Shine, and then you can fight some ghouls with your bare hands, and then you black out and you teleport across the map.
Oh yeah.
It's the effect is supposed to put you like somewhere random on the map. And so there's some new cool building stuff, and there's new cool quest lines, and honestly the stuff they're adding in is the coolest stuff that's in the game. They're just better quests. They're more interesting.
Yeah.
And they've added in some new systems, and you can pacify creatures and send them to your base now. So some people have like pet Yaoguais and Deathclaws is what I think I was reading correctly.
That's cool.
Yeah. So there's some cool stuff. It's getting better, but it still needs a lot more. And what I said in this Reddit post was, I titled it, I think this game would have been better had it been more like Minecraft. And it was like a simile. I wasn't like, I wish this was Minecraft.
I wish it was
like,
a good Christian Minecraft server.
Basically what I was saying was, if the servers were player run and had permanence.
This is why my thought for 76, give it an update that makes it like that, Minecraft Ark, Atlas, these games that are server based by players. They have a modding community. Because yes, game devs know how to fix their game better, but honestly, the hundreds of thousands of people that are going to be modding it are going to fix some of the things for you.
Yeah, and they're also going to create endless content.
Yeah.
To hold people
Did the
over.
modding community already do that for Fallout 4 for them?
Yes.
Bethesda, be friends to your modding community.
And so you give players the ability to buy a server.
Yeah.
There's money for you.
Yeah.
Battlefield, how much money they make off selling servers?
No idea.
A ton.
I believe you.
Just make it so someone can buy a server from you to host it from your servers, run the server, have however many players they can pay for a 300 slot server, and you give it that Minecraft more sandboxy, expand the world, and give it modability.
Yeah. So what they did was release pre-creative mode Minecraft that was broken to shit.
Yeah.
With the Fallout skin on it, because it was like it's a sandbox, but nothing satisfies you and nothing's permanent. You fix up a factory and you lose connection and log in. You're in a different server and that factory is now no longer set up. Nothing you do feels good because it's all gone in an hour. And like, so I was saying, are you guys like texting each other right now? What's happening? Oh, I can ban you. So yeah, I was just saying like permanence, player run servers, mods, all that would make the game probably incredible. Like if you could just always log in like your Minecraft server and you were building big houses, you were actually making settlements, you were colonizing Appalachia.
Another settlement needs your help, by the way.
Huh?
Another settlement needs your help.
Oh. Put Preston in the game.
No, don't do that. Preston DLC 1999.
He only appears in like bathroom stalls, like when you open those or what are they called? Outhouses? Yeah, his head comes out of the toilet. He's like, settlement needs your help.
Give us NPCs like Xur.
They have that now.
They do?
Yes. There's machines you can scrap your legendary stuff and you get legendary. I think they call it scrim.
Does it change what it is, and do they like? I'm thinking.
I don't know how it works. I haven't visited them yet, but you
travelers.
You can turn this currency into this NPC for new legendary gear. I think it's randomized stuff. I'm not sure how it works. There's the best NPC in the game is a traveling super mutant merchant. He has a lot of voice lines. He's super cool. He sells good stuff. He's really interesting. He just says lots of funny stuff. And you encounter him and you go, why the fuck isn't this the whole game? Like, why is the rest of the world empty when this guy is so funny? And but that's a whole nother deal. Anyway,
Ain't no claptrap.
My idea was to make it more servery.
Yeah.
And like I think that would be really good for the game, but people just chastised me and went, no, there would be nothing to do.
Were we supposed to chastise you during this?
Absolutely.
Boo!
That's a terrible idea.
How dare you submit a logical, heartfelt idea?
If they were to let players own servers, they should also give you the ability to remove the PvP thing, so that you can just attack people relentlessly.
They have a survival mode now where you
Good.
can just do that.
If I
You
remember,
don't have a debuff
76
if
is
they're
killing
not
a guy.
targeted.
No, it's just PvP. It's they call it survival mode. It's a little more gritty. I think rewards are higher.
That sounds like my
I think you
jam.
lose more. Yeah, I haven't tried it out yet because mostly I don't have anybody to play with.
I'm all about that permadeath, like DayZ style thing.
I don't think it has permadeath, but I wish it did.
You lose something.
I'm sure you lose like more caps and you lose your scrap. But yeah, I think they would benefit also from a server where if your whole character dies, which
Reroll.
would be pretty interesting. Yeah. Anyway, so enough about Fallout 76. They're gonna show some stuff on that. But they'll show Doom 2 for sure.
Oh, easily.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. I still haven't played 1. Sorry, everybody. I hear it's super good. It's like one of the greatest games of our generation, apparently.
I struggle to play things.
Same. Yeah. They're not going to show Elder Scrolls or Starfield. I think that's pretty much mostly confirmed. I think that's
hurtful.
100% confirmed. Especially Elder Scrolls.
Maybe it's a
Yeah, they
marketing ploy.
April Fools.
I wonder if they'll show those glimpses again, just the logos, just to be like, we told you we weren't going to show you, so you can see the teasers again. But we didn't bring it at all.
Or they'll do what they usually do, and it's like, by the way, this new game we just announced, coming out in 6 months with a bunch of issues.
Jumping around randomly, I think Xbox is going to tease what their new studios are working on, at least a couple of them, because they had all those acquisitions a couple of years ago. And they also have that super studio they're working on. They were like hiring top end developers from all over the world.
They fucked up and didn't get Kojima, though.
Point
for Sony.
Right now, put a pause. Death Stranding is going to be a huge disappointment. That is my...
You think so?
That is my prediction.
I think
Pretty
that's
sure
like
that
the biggest
is
thing
like-
that Sony has
There's like a
going for
10-minute
them,
trailer,
right?
and you're like, what?
I'm pretty
It
sure
needs to be noted that he has never played a single Metal Gear Solid game, so his
I have
opinion
played a Metal Gear
is
Solid game. I
invalid.
played 5.
Like I said, he has not played a Metal Gear Solid game. His opinion is invalid.
I think that would be counted as self-harm, and therefore we are now demonetized.
What?
Because you're asking for people to hurt you.
No, Death Stranding is going to be disappointing. I saw that trailer and I went, there was potential, but it's as soon as I saw the combat, I was like, oh.
Dude,
Well, you're not.
he has been a master at combat. Every Metal Gear Solid has had phenomenal combat, even 5.
Did you see that trailer?
I've actually not watched a single trailer for Death Stranding. I'm keeping it 100%
You
mystery to
should
myself.
watch. Kojima himself edited together a 10-minute trailer with a really weird song choice.
Yeah, he has amazing music choice. Play Metal Gear Solid 3.
No, this was weird.
Here's to you, Nicola and Bots.
But I also the game is coming out way sooner than it should for a development cycle.
He's been working on it since he departed from Konami.
It's coming out November 8th.
Yeah.
This year.
2 days after my birthday. So
Wow, amazing.
remember it.
Nobody cares.
I just want Death Stranding for my birthday.
Anyway, so that's
So much hate.
That's I'm dibsing that right now. It's gonna be not great.
I'm saying your dibsing is wrong.
That would be a big shocker if the Xbox was released this year.
Ooh,
The
a new
Xbox released
visit.
this year.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would be.
That's what
that would
Chatter
be,
said. It would be a shocker.
Oh,
Oh, is this someone else you guys know?
dude, that would be the biggest. Shocker.
I don't know that person.
If they were like, this holiday season, buy the new Xbox. I'm like,
Didn't we already previously say that they're going to start selling it right there on the stage?
Yeah. No, that's when they're shipping out a pre-built PC.
dude, I would pay premium dollars to see that crowd trample each other to get up on that stage.
More bloody.
We only have 5. Get up here.
Just break a pool stick in half and throw it out in the crowd.
Only 2 people get up.
I don't think this man has $1 trillion.
You would like that more if you've seen The Dark Knight.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Great show.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna show something about the Xbox. I think what they need to do to really win people back is to just full out show the price and the box and maybe a date. I think that would get people.
I think what they
pumped.
need to do is make the Xbox Vita, which is just like the PlayStation Vita.
Yes.
It's like, hey, I know handhelds have failed every time, but here's another one.
Anybody got any Nintendo?
Nintendo Switch. Actually, yes. Well, something I want to see.
Yeah.
They've only ever one time made a non-main series style of game of Zelda. And I want something in that IP that's different.
Zelda?
Yeah.
They have Crypt of the Necrodancer. Have you seen that?
What?
You haven't seen that?
Like the game Crypt of the Necrodancer, or is there a Zelda version of that?
No, it's so the original game is Crypt of the Necromancer, right? And this one is
No, it's Necrodancer.
Okay. So this is called Cadence of Hyrule,
Huh.
and it has Crypt of the Necrodancer's tag on it, and so it is Zelda but Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Huh. Well, because I was thinking Hyrule Warriors. It was like a Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah.
God damn it, Greg's finally here.
And I just want to see
Greg's finally here.
Greg.
a big Zelda game announcement, like an actual full game that's something new.
So this is a bit
Extends
smaller.
the
I
IP
think.
elsewhere.
Yeah. I think they are aiming to do that more. They have
Don't they have a remaster?
the remaster of Link's Awakening coming.
Is it
Which
Link? I thought
looks-
it was the one before Link's Awakening. Oh no, Link Awakening
It's
is.
Link's Awakening. It looks really funny because it's all HD, and that game had like Mario stuff in it. So you see like the current day modern Chain Chomp like lunging at Link, and he's like, there's a spot in the trailer where he's bouncing on Goomba's heads, and it's like the new Super Mario Goomba, so it's all HD, and you're like, what is happening right now? But that's just the way the game was, and they faithfully remade that.
Now, I haven't played more than 5 minutes of Breath of the Wild, and I still need to beat it. But I just
I'm
want
at
more
5
Zelda.
minutes myself too.
Oh man.
I also did the same thing. I could play it any time, but I just don't.
Yeah.
amazing.
My Switch is literally at the reach of my hand at all times. But
Pull it out right now, then.
It's under the hat.
Call me weird, but instead of new Zelda, I want backwards compatibility. I want Ocarina of Time and especially Majora's Mask on my Switch.
that would be sweet.
See, like every Nintendo system is, I think, like GameCube had it the last, and then from Wii U they just made it. Oh, you want to play the old games? You can just buy it again and download it into it. Each game had like a like a cartridge, like a Super Game Boy or something like that. It's like, oh, I can just like plug it in, and I have the old game. I just plug this in.
The
and it's
adapters.
Just, the adapters, and it's like now on the screen. Like, I so want like something where my 3DS experience, I can just port that over to the Switch because like they just Well, I mean, not too long ago they remastered both of the Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. Still play Majora's Mask every once in a while. They're really great.
That's my favorite Zelda.
Yeah, like so just to have that accessibility again, they can just
What was that?
hopefully not overpricing. It's like, oh yeah, you want to do it again? We'll rebuy the game.
They're definitely. That's just their MO though. That's what they do.
Yeah.
They make you buy every Mario game and Zelda game over and over and over.
Was it Twilight Princess that came with a different version of Majora's Mask? Was it Majora's Mask?
I thought it was Ocarina of Time.
Was it Ocarina of Time?
Ocarina of Time
But it's
always
like
gets more
a
love.
different game in some aspects. I feel like they could
nothing
very
like that.
easily switch their games to the newer consoles. That'd be cool. I'd love to be able to play it on my Switch.
Just like Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
I would like to have it installed on
You
my
have
Switch.
to unlock it in Breath of the Wild.
You have to play it.
And I'll play it.
You 100% Breath of the Wild, and then Link gets a console, and you hook it up in his house, and you play it there. Other Nintendo stuff.
I mean, obviously, we're not getting any new Smash Bros. We might see new characters are coming.
Oh,
That'd be cool.
DLC probably.
What I want to see from either Nintendo or Xbox, they reveal the next Smash character, and it's Master Chief. It has. They
I
have
said
a
that
part
earlier. You're stealing my ideas.
They
now.
have a part. It's written in my notebook.
You can't prove that hasn't happened in the last hour.
True.
Anyway,
I don't understand what you said.
what's on the notebook?
So
So it's recorded. So.
Because I've really been enjoying Smash lately, especially after doing that tournament, and I watched a little bit of some esport.
Shout out to that family-friendly place that had the tournament, despite the fact we've been swearing all night.
Yeah, it was pretty great. G2 Fun Zone in Albany. Fuck you guys. Love you.
Where is this place? I live in
It's at
Albany.
the mall.
It's in the mall, actually.
Really?
where
It's 2
Sears
blocks
used to
from
be.
my house.
Yeah.
I gave you an invite. You could have been there.
I was busy.
We could have met sooner and had better banter online.
Yeah, so it was just Smash is really great right now. It's super fun, and I would love it that much more if Master Chief was in it because he would be my main, and it would be amazing.
He'd probably play like Snake or something, though, and just be terrible.
What?
He'd probably
Snake's
play
great.
like Snake.
Just takes a lot
Snake
of
is-
skill.
Who would play Snake?
Powerful.
Master Chief would play like Snake.
Oh, play like Snake. I don't
There's
know.
not really any other option for him.
Let's see. Gunplay. Well, Spartans are super fast and strong, really strong. So he'd have like really heavy melee. He'd probably be a heavy character. I mean, he has a 2-ton suit of armor. He'd have some really strong punch and kick moves. He's got jetpacks. There's a lot of things you could do with
So
him.
like Star Fox.
A heavy Star Fox.
Star Fox is heavy.
Puncher.
Oh, heavier. Yeah, and then he'd have a sticky grenade to throw. Maybe you could switch between sticky and frag.
Would he have a pistol or a magnum?
He would have the iconic assault rifle. What if? Ooh, that's the question. Is it assault rifle or battle rifle that they would
Have to be assault rifle.
I think it's
Two
more
SMGs.
iconic. Yeah.
It'd be absurd.
Dual SMGs would be sick.
That would have to be a generic Spartan, not Master Chief.
What would Master Chief's ultimate be? His super smash, his big smash.
Powers on the Halo ring.
A really,
takes him-
a
he
really
takes off his
crappy
helmet and
ending
everyone
like
just falls
every
over
Halo
dead.
game.
It does like a neck cut off, and he pulls the helmet off, and everyone turns into stone.
Or better yet, he takes off the helmet and it's revealed he's been Mario this whole time.
Wait.
Three Mario
He
characters.
takes the helmet off, and there's another helmet underneath. Just the same helmet. That's it. That's his ult. And nothing happens. No one
More
dies.
like a taunt.
I feel like his ult would be he just looks at the camera and he's like, it's time to finish this, and he just walks away and nothing happens. What was that, Halo 3's ending?
Halo 2.
Halo 2's ending?
Wait. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna go finish the fight, sir. And then,
like,
and then it's like fade to black.
Absolutely nothing happens, and then the sequel happens and nothing happened there either.
But yeah, so his ultimate could be like a Spartan laser or calling a scorpion or I don't know, any number of things.
Blue team shows up and just wrecks.
They could
That's
do
that's a
group
crossover
smash.
within a crossover.
The Wario style side B. So he pulls out a mongoose and drives it across the map.
Yes! Oh
That's-
god, that'd be amazing.
That idea's from Greg. That's a good idea.
What? Oh, Greg, that's
I
the most
hate
amazing
Greg.
idea I've ever heard. What?
That'd be really good.
Okay. I was gonna let her out. Anyway, so yeah, I think that would blow my mind. That's what I would stand and cheer for. If I'd be like, yeah! Like imagine they don't announce it at the Nintendo conference, which is first, I think. I think that comes before Microsoft's. Is it Saturday?
That's what you said earlier.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it Saturday, Sunday, Monday for the conferences though?
I think Friday has like
Microsoft
EA
Sunday
and stuff. Yeah, Microsoft Sunday. So Nintendo will be before Microsoft. Imagine they get through the conference, they don't unveil a Smash character, and then the next day at Microsoft's conference, that's where Microsoft's like, we have a very special friend to bring out, and they bring out the new guy like Bowser. What's his name? The new head of Nintendo.
I don't know.
Yeah, his last name's Bowser.
Is the new head of
Yeah, his last name's Bowser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the president, right?
Yeah.
He was destined for that job.
Yep.
Like, glitter, or did he change his name?
No. That's
He
just
literally
his name.
walked in with his resume, which
So-
was his driver's license, that said Bowser. He goes, you know what to do from here.
So they bring someone out from Nintendo or something, or they just like, or maybe they do like the Cyberpunk thing last year where the conference is over and then they have the thing glitch on and they had that trailer come up. Maybe they do like at the very end they're like,
New challenger approaches.
yes.
That would be great.
Oh my god, I would shit
great.
your pants.
Instead of it being Master Chief, it's Baby Mario.
A new challenger approaches. The shadow looks like Master Chief, and it fades out, and it's just Baby Mario in a weird position.
In the bubble from what was that Yoshi story?
Yeah. I'm really excited about the side B being Mongoose. I hope that's real. That's my only move. Drive back and forth.
I hope there's just an actual real life mongoose release into the crowd during E3.
They released just like a ton of mongoose all over the place.
I don't know how you pluralize it like that.
Mongoose? You definitely do that.
Pull that show up, Jamie.
Okay, moving on. What company is going to launch a game during their conference, and what game is it going to be?
Skyrim Mobile.
So
Waluigi's Mansion. It hasn't been a Waluigi game.
Waluigi's Mansion. That is a
Nintendo does
bold
do it a lot.
prediction.
Isn't he
Oh
supposed to
my
be like the
God.
opposite of Luigi? So like it'd be
So-
like Waluigi's
That would
haunted
be-
apartment.
That would be the most. Okay, so
Waluigi literally had zero character design except for Wario needs a partner in tennis.
So just to be clear, we're talking about a game that they literally say it's available now during their conference. A game that's never been teased.
Waluigi's apartment.
Mansion. Waluigi's apartment.
Yeah, it has to be the opposite.
It's a really sad version of. He just has a normal day in his apartment.
Normal vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Like, the game is
There's a
getting
post on Reddit.
He's
that's
like, oh, the vacuum cleaner doesn't work.
There's a post on Reddit that's Waluigi's apartment. Waluigi just terrorizes the other tenants with a vacuum.
That game would be
hours.
so hype.
I can just throw out. They're gonna release this during the conference. There's nothing I could think of.
So
I think it'd be something smaller. I don't think it'd be like a Nintendo or Microsoft thing.
More than likely a mobile game.
Yeah.
it's probably never gonna be a big game, but so they did Fallout Shelter, right? They were like, you can download this right now.
Mobile game.
What Ori and the Blind Forest, did they do that, or was that a launch date?
I think that was a launch date. I don't think that was like a.
I think they said this will be available with something.
I know
Elder
that several
Scroll Blades.
times it's been done. They're like, you can get this now.
Right.
Like go and like, because I remember multiple times just going to my PC or my Xbox and being like, oh look, it's available. Get it.
right there.
Yeah. So, the next Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, is my guess. Is during the conference they go, they show like a bunch of beautiful gameplay from it, and they go, and it's available now. I think it's been a while. It's been in development. They had a lot of stuff to show last year. And I think it could time out where they go, Ori and the Will of the Wisps is available now. That's my prediction.
I'm predicting they're going to release the Xbox supported app for Pornhub.
That's a good prediction.
Available now, and
I
then
think
viewership of E3 is just going to
Minecraft 2.
You see everyone
More
Minecraft-
blocks.
Oh my god.
But all servers are good Christian servers.
Yes.
So imagine
Ideal.
imagine the transition from MapleStory 1 to MapleStory 2. That's what Minecraft's going to look like. Everything is round now instead of square.
Everything was already around in MapleStory.
Now it's 3D round.
It's already 3D.
I don't know what
40?
to tell you, man. What are they going to do?
40?
Everything's triangles.
You can't build with
Nothing
triangles.
fits together.
It's 2D round.
It's 2D Minecraft. Minecraft is a side scroller now. It's Terraria.
Terraria.
Shit.
Terraria is better than Minecraft.
Ouch. I disagree. On a subatomic level.
I want to. Apparently, I have a
Because you
note
can't build
here
a cube in Terraria.
about wanting to see more crossplay. That's just kind of a natural evolution.
But we're getting a lot of crossplay. That's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
I mean, I finally used it yesterday playing Minecraft with you. That was the first time
Yeah.
I used like actual crossplay.
On a good Christian Minecraft server,
Yes,
of course.
exactly, where Jews aren't allowed.
Moving on.
I think that's pretty much most of my notes. Oh, what do we see from Halo Infinite?
God, another Halo question.
What
Master Chief and the alien finally fuck.
Are we gonna see? Are we gonna see full gameplay? Are we gonna see story teases? Are we gonna see multiplayer? Are they just gonna?
They're just gonna replay that Halo Reach trailer where Master Chief throws down the bubble shield and it almost gets blown up.
That's a really
Halo
good. That's a
3.
good trailer.
They're just gonna re-show that trailer.
Yeah.
They're just gonna have Breaking
Yeah, it's
Benjamin
Halo
come
3.
out and play
Because
Blow
he's
Me
not in
Away.
Reach, except for the end.
That's a
that
good
little
point.
Easter egg.
That's a good point.
He's not in Reach at all, but the trailer is him throwing a bubble shield.
They're
down.
gonna say
an item that's
actually-
not in the game.
They're gonna say actually Halo Infinite follows the story of Noble 6 and he's gonna be alive.
Yes. That you only see his helmet. You don't see him die. You could be alive.
I mean, you see an elite stab him, but you don't see him die.
That's true. It cauterizes the wound. He's fine.
It is an energy sword.
It is.
And all of the Noble team is somehow still alive, even though we actually watched them all die.
Oh, I had a prediction that they were going to announce Watch Dogs 3, and then I also predicted that I still don't finish 1 or 2, but I buy 3.
That's a bad move.
Is that a prediction or is it a really bad joke?
No, that's a prediction. And then it was leaked. Watch Dogs 3 is announced, or it leaked, and it will.
Thank
exist.
you, Gamer Press. I'm glad someone said that. Star
Gameplay
Wars.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
That's
Yes.
gonna be kick-ass. Is EA still doing that one?
It's EA. It's Respawn, the Apex and Titanfall people.
Timefall, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
So this might be EA's redemption.
But it's not. It's not like Titanfall or Apex. It's like a story-driven,
But they
single
carry
player.
over some types of those mechanics towards like Jedi force powers and stuff like that, and like zipping around.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
There'll
how
probably be a
actually-
gay character or two. Just
This will
respect for Gibraltar.
What we see at E3 will be we'll finally get to see what the game is actually going to be like, because I don't think they showed any actual gameplay.
It was just a gameplay. I mean, not gameplay. It was,
just like
a story trailer. Yeah.
So it could be not a very actiony game. It could be very intensely story driven.
It could be
but
like
could
Knights of the
be-
Old Republic 2, where you have to spend like 8 hours before you get a lightsaber. So that worked really well the first time.
That was.
Dude, is
I like
that
the
a good
game.
move or a
I
bad
like
move?
the game, but oh my gosh.
So much sarcasm.
You started out with force powers, though.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, but you won't get your lightsaber till, well, you have to craft it from finding materials from different planets.
Yeah, your
and
fourth or
everything.
fifth world, you might finally have enough stuff.
Yeah. And then after that, they just hand him. It's just like, oh, I just killed this guy and took his lightsaber with after I stabbed him.
Apparently,
in the
everyone you
eye.
kill prior is their lightsaber breaks upon death.
Yeah. It's just,
This falls. Oopsies.
now I fight you.
Oh, also from Nintendo, I want to see more Pokemon information.
Yes, they have, but so here's the thing:
So-
they have a Pokemon Direct before their E3 Direct. So there will be. I don't
Pokemon
know
Direct's
what they
always
do.
small things, though.
So they announced like. So here's the even funnier thing: like a week or two ago, they announced like 3 new Pokemon games. There's a Pokemon Sleep. You got the Pokemon Home, which isn't a game; it's just an upgrade to Pokemon Bank, where your Pokemon Go, your Pokemon Bank, X and Y, or some of the newer games, it'll all connect, and you can put all of your collection in one place, which is actually really cool because you can take your Go guys and you can go do
So
stuff
I think
with
that's
your guys.
like what it's what makes it better than Bank. It's like now it includes
It's
Pokemon
very
Go.
easy to just move things into
Let's
it,
go
and it'll be
Pokemon
mobile. I
Go.
think. I think
If
you can
you're
do it on
over
your
the
phone.
age of
That's
8,
cool.
you should not play Pokemon.
That's rude.
Go to hell.
What 8-year-old can understand the
You were playing
inner mechanics of
Minecraft
Pokemon?
yesterday.
I was a pink dragon killing people.
It was an adorable pink dragon. I will note that I killed said pink dragon.
So my thing with Pokemon is I'm really excited about the new mainline game that's coming.
Yes.
I don't own a Switch still, and I'm gonna have to get one for that. So
Announcing of the
hoping for
new-
this promotion.
Sorry, you can't afford that
Switch
because you're buying
Square.
Watch Dogs 3 for some reason.
Who knows when Watch Dogs 3 is coming out? It might be next year. Pokemon's this year
You gotta save up.
for Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
So the $60 game versus the like $300 for the Switch, and then $60 for the Switch game. $60. So I think
$59.99.
I think I can save enough and do that because James is definitely gonna be playing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I really
yeah.
want Sword,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
think I'm going with Shield.
I'm still waiting for the remake of Emerald.
What's about
Alpha
Battle Frontier?
Sapphire and Omega
The
Ruby.
third games don't exist in their minds anymore.
But they were the best ones.
So they've stopped releasing them.
Yeah.
No, you're getting too much value out of that. Nobody was buying 2 games.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so that's pretty exciting. All that Pokemon stuff. Yeah, I'll be excited to see more details on all of that. But I don't have much more on it right now.
On the note of Star Wars, I want to see a new pod racing game.
Yes.
God.
Give me a remake of
How
pod
are these-
racing.
Okay, so apparently that Sonic game that came out recently did well. It was like a good game, but it's like Sonic characters in cars. It's like how
Yeah, so they've been huge forever.
how are people still making these games?
Diddy Kong Racing 2.
That one I would
That
buy.
would be good.
Oh, Diddy
That
Kong
would be
Racing's so
really good.
bad.
What?
Mario Kart's just better.
You can beat a boat.
You can be in
hovercraft,
a motorcycle as Link in Mario Kart.
That's true.
Minecraft Earth? What?
What?
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I want it.
Do you know the details on that?
No, I don't.
Minecraft. It's like Pokemon Go, but Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
So you can build out
That's right.
in the
I mean, other people, Jurassic Park did that and they just failed.
giant dicks everywhere. 100%. Everywhere.
How could there not be?
That's true. I'll put one in front of my house, you know?
Your
I'll create
entire
myself.
house. Just
Giant.
And then when you get
Another
reported,
one.
you just let people know that you host a good Christian Minecraft server.
Exactly. If you wanted to see the real Minecraft, you can come to my good Christian Minecraft server.
at
IP's in the
www.pornhub.com.
description.
Subscribe.
It's like meat spanking factory or something like that.
It should be.
Speaking of which, my character's still in the world. I wonder if I've starved to death.
You just left it logged in?
Yeah.
Why?
Letting my farms go.
The realm doesn't keep going on? Oh, I guess that would
You
kill
have to load the area,
everybody's-
but there's no way to load the area in vanilla.
Oh. Dang. Letting your farms go. It takes like 10 minutes of in-game time.
No. Like an automated farm.
Oh, got you. I don't have any more notes. Anybody else? Anything E3 related?
More games.
Chat?
I feel like
Anything from the chat? Anything you guys want to discuss real
Still
quick?
feel like
already
we
asked.
missed a few.
Asked what? Oh, is there? I didn't see that.
Well, it's
Names
probably
are
good to
better.
vocally say it too.
Yeah.
Is there anything people want to hear us talk about the 2 people viewing us?
Why are your colors different?
6 right now.
Oh, we got 6 people.
1, 2, 3. Actually, on the dashboard, 2.
How gay Justin is.
Good question. Scientists at this time cannot calculate it.
5. Will
5.
somebody ban that user there? I don't know who that is.
Ban X Nehemiah X. What kind of name is Nehemiah?
But they're my hero because Justin is gay. I'm glad someone brought this epidemic.
So
To the
what is
front.
that 5 out
What's
of?
wrong
Is
with
that
that?
a scale of like 1 to 10?
There's
or-
a scale
1 to 2.
I was gonna say 1 to 3.
1 to 1.
Everyone
you're
had a
high.
different scale in mind.
I'm like 8 people. Whatever, Drake.
All of them
Greg,
were
shut
over
up.
100%.
Yeah. You captured what was the most important.
I can't think of anything else.
I'm blank. I know there's more stuff, but like honest, my notes end there.
I'm interested because they're throwing shade into what comes of this Call of Duty game. They're like, no, we don't have a zombies mode because you'll actually want to play our other modes.
Did they really say that? Something like
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
So what is it? The Modern Warfare one?
Yeah. Which I was done with these games, but it's cross-platform, so that means I can actually buy it on PC and play with people.
Yeah, that seemed to be the issue with a number of games this last generation. Was just like everybody split to different platforms.
Yeah. Dying Light 2?
Oh yeah, we might see we should see stuff on that.
That'd be nice.
I didn't.
Can they
finish
go on the same
one.
story, or would it have to be just a completely new thing?
I don't know how.
I never
one
finished
ended.
it.
I didn't finish it either.
Have we finished anything in our lives like collectively?
no.
I feel like
Last game I finished
We're
was
really bad.
Ocarina of Time.
We're really bad people for a gaming podcast. So we're like half a
years
gaming
later.
podcast. We're like we can start discussions, but then we can't end them because we're like, oh, I didn't actually finish that.
Oh wait, I lied. I beat Halo 3.
yeah. Wow.
I finished Halo 3.
Remember when I just told a coworker about the story when Kane killed us on that legendary run?
Grav hammered all of us right
Yeah.
before we got the checkpoint at the end of the hardest level.
Yes.
Yes.
Final level fighting up the spire.
I tell
and it
that
was
story like every other week.
Yeah, there was this one time I just wanted to. What's one time you wanted to stab your friend for real? Oh, I know. I got
the
it.
exact scenario.
God.
We worked for 4 hours to 3 a.m. to do this, and then he got so excited he Grav hammered us before we got a checkpoint.
Lost his mind.
I don't know what you guys are
It
talking
was so
about.
celebratory. Oh, and there was no recording back then for us. It's lost. It's a memory.
Oh, is this back when you guys were just laying in bed
the bed,
together?
yes.
Yeah, just all
Absolutely.
you dudes spooning while playing Halo.
I don't know if I would guess
days.
next year for Dying Light 2. They could do a winter release. There's still half the year to go, so it could maybe. I don't have the deets on that.
They're not a big enough studio to just say we're releasing it with zero information previously.
Well, maybe they have enough money to do the press release prior.
Maybe they release it on stage.
Maybe we should just discuss
Steep
Destroy All
2.
Humans again.
Plot twist: Dying Light 2
Is Dead Island 2.
and Dead Island 2 combined together
And make
Dying
Destroy,
Islands 2.
no, Destroy All Humans too. We have to keep inserting your
Destroy-
insider information.
Destroy all zombies.
Destroy all zombies.
Who were once human.
Destroy all light zombies.
DLC characters as
Island.
the aliens.
True story.
Oh, I was.
What?
What? Is that from something or is that just a hat? It says true story.
It's a hat that says true story. Can you guess what kind of company it is?
Meme company?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna plug the Xbox app for Pornhub again.
Is this the game we play at the end of the podcast?
It is a pork company.
pork.
Because I work at a meat.
I don't get it.
I work in meat and
Why does
seafood.
it say true story?
I have no idea. It's
don't-
named True Story Pork.
Okay. Anyways, that's all right. We're done here.
We're done.
That's kind of abrupt.
Yeah.
I don't. Well, so I want something to do at the end, but I don't know what it is right now. Like I really like IGN's
Docking.
games. Their 20 questions.
Your video just got removed, by the way.
What?
What?
Just putting our ship in the bay. I don't understand the problem here.
Sea of Thieves 2!
All you kids that play Sea of Thieves, don't you like docking? Docking your boat.
What else could I mean?
Good Christian Minecraft
Oh,
server.
does anybody? So it's on a Sunday this year. Does anybody want to watch the Microsoft and Bethesda? Or
I
even
do the
Nintendo?
works.
Okay. James.
I work. Yeah, if I'm here.
It's early, isn't it? Probably
Damn it.
like 11 a.m. or something.
It's like midday or something.
Yeah.
I don't
I will
know.
be watching it from work. Assuming my boss has left by then.
PC game show.
Don't watch this, boss.
I don't know what I think I caught that last year. I don't really know what to expect from that. I literally have no input on PC Game Show.
18 epic launches.
Like Epic Games or Epic?
Epic.
Epic.
Also, all my free time will be spent playing
Minecraft?
Path of Exile this weekend.
Oh, why?
Big update.
Which game was that?
Path of Exile.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh my god, he plays the game. And
Now
wears
take
the
off your
clothes.
shirt and reveal your chest tattoo.
It's the same.
It's the same exact.
Hey, you can't take off your shirt as a male on stream now.
Oh,
Are they allowed
okay.
that?
Suggestions.
Can or can't?
Start donating money.
Can.
Can?
I think. It was not allowed. It was allowed. Then it was not allowed. Then I think they re-allowed it. Be careful.
Whoa.
Demonetized.
Yeah, we already said docking. We're already pretty close to being.
Saying docking and performing docking are two very different things. If you could give us a demonstration over here.
I don't have a boat.
Yeah. I don't have a port.
Anyways,
yeah.
we gotta end this because we're not talking about anything anymore. Oh, Greg says woo POE.
Good game.
Poop on everyone. Yeah, so
Just
we'll
about an hour and a half.
we'll have to figure something out because I really like the idea of doing like a fun game at the end because then it's like
Docking's a fun game you can play with friends.
because then
Same
like,
thing as Soggy
then
Waffle.
you get through it, you listen to all the chatter and it's like it's not like it just ends, but then you get like a fun thing and something. I like the 20 questions that GameScoop does because like you can also guess along and it's fun. They're also just very knowledgeable. I don't want to do that because we don't know enough about.
Whoever called you gay
anything.
suggested rock, paper, scissors.
Wow.
It's the Christian version of docking.
But we'll figure something out. What if we each do 5 minutes of stand up at the end of every podcast?
Why don't we play Soggy
I'd rather
Waffle?
sit down. Am I winning?
I think you won. I think that was a good place to end.
You just need like a really crappy catchphrase to leave on. Be like, now you've been hooked to the salmon. You've caught your salmon for the day.
I prefer trout.
Oh God.
That's not true.
Say no to trout, fish for salmon.
Hey.
I'm gonna throw up.
And it'll smell like salmon.
What if we just plug my string?
Oh yeah. Where can 3 people find you guys?
Nowhere. I'm actually not streaming right now because of other things.
Okay.
But
Where-
twitch.tv/tooeasy.
Where are you at, Tyler?
I'm in a group chat with all you guys, so
Okay,
only you guys can get a hold of me.
James,
Don't at me,
what
bro.
do you want to plug?
Don't at me, bro.
What are you guys all working on right now?
I'm actually working on
All
something.
right. What?
Wait to your mom's house.
As a secret?
No.
Is it that Minecraft mod?
Yeah.
To destroy all humans too.
Yeah. That's it. Also, yeah.
Oh, I read the raid from the 26th, and I thought we just got raided as we were trying to end, but we didn't.
Yeah. And I even asked like 12 employees, like, what are you looking forward to E3? And nobody had anything. The only guy that had anything to say was the guy that said destroy all humans is being announced.
Okay, one more thing. I hope E3 doesn't start ending this year. A couple people backed out, and people aren't as hyped for it. I think
Sony just has nothing.
Oh, dude, Sony, Last of Us, Final Fantasy
I think
7,
Sony wants to go.
But they're already at
Uncharted 5 because I need another one, even though 4 ended on a happy, good conclusion.
maybe. I might stream PoE. I have so much going on right now.
Parasite Eve.
He has
3.
in the past. Just follow him. Went out to what? We went out to get cigarettes 2 days ago. We haven't seen him. Dad left us. What the fuck is happening right now?
I don't know. Let's get it.
Okay. Bye. We'll do this again eventually, but
Do you want to do an outro for the YouTube video? Or do you just want to do that yourself?
like what for an outro?
Like, I don't know, just comment topic for next. I don't know.
No. I'll probably
Throw something together.
Yeah, I'll fade it out or I don't know.
Should we meet up and do a post E3 talk?
We could, yeah.
Probably a good time for the next one.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Maybe actually.
Time to think about the format of this and how to improve it and stuff, and how to end it.
Yeah.
We're just talking in circles right now. I'm just gonna slip over here and hit the.
I'll
the
distract
end
him with a
button.
sleight of hands.
You can end it from your phone.
How does he do it? How?
But
Dude, your head's
but
sticking
there's a
up.
button though.
I don't even know why you're crawling at this point, besides the fact you like being on your hands and knees.
This man needs to be stopped. Goodbye. Have a good time.
Bye guys, thanks.
Keep on docking.